Hi, this video contains sensitive topics, so it may trigger some people. First of all, I want to start by saying that English is not my first language, and I'll try my best to explain everything, but don't take into account if I make any mistakes. And the reason why I'm making this video is just to clarify stuff and address all the misunderstandings surrounding the situation. And this video includes a lot Benji Kroll, who is my ex-boyfriend, and he already made his own video explaining how he was involved. Now I wanted to make from how I was involved in the situation, just again to clear everything up and move on from the situation. And Benji's video, it's really good and explains everything really good. Everything he says is true. I really recommend it to go watch and understand better the whole situation. I'm gonna be looking down because I have a script here so I can follow an order and to show evidence of everything I say. We met on TikTok, he followed me, I followed him back, and then we followed each other on Instagram, and then we started talking through iMessage and then FaceTime. Since we started talking, he told me he was 16, and at the time I was 17. Here you can see a screenshot of my Instagram of the first conversation we had in November of 2019. Instagrammer is the name that appears when someone has deleted their account. And now this is a screen recording of the conversation where he told me he was 16. When we started being closer, he turned conversations more sexual, and he drove those conversations in that way, and even sent me his notes without me asking for them. He would often make comments out of place, and I took it as a joke most of the times. Here he sent me his notes, and as you can see, I never asked for them. Then when we were on FaceTime, he often asked me to do stuff with him, and everything I did was under the knowledge that he was 16. That's what he said to me. And he asked me for my notes and stuff like that. Here he was asking me to send notes. This happened a lot of times through FaceTime, and in this case I ended up ignoring him and I started a new conversation the next day. He had a Grindr account, dating app only for men, where he sent his notes to a lot of people, and he received a lot of notes from the other people, often really older, and he sent me all those pictures of those people he was talking to. He just sent them, and I tried to warn him that because he was planning to meet up with some of them and that he should be careful. He often would send me pictures of these guys or screen recordings like this one, where he showed me to how many people he was talking to. And this was his profile where he was saying he was 18. Then he sometimes talked dirty about Benji and asked me for Benji's notes. Also, he told me to get to Benji and to send him Benji dirty messages. He would talk about Benji really sexually and increased till the point where he mainly talked about Benji. This being one of the last conversations we had. He later stopped talking to me when Benji stopped talking to him, and later he took a break on social media and after posted the thread on Twitter. I wasn't aware when I was talking to him, but he basically used my friendship with him to get to Benji. Still, it was wrong that I involved Benji, and I should have been aware of the situation. I shouldn't have answered for Benji or sent his nude, and that's the thing I regret the most. This guy used all the evidence he had to create a story in which he said that Benji and me manipulated him, and this wasn't true at all. He used the word groomers in the title referring to Benji and me, and that also was false and wrong. And always thought of him as a friend and nothing else than that, and I guess he never wanted to be my friend. Then after the thread and everything, there has been a lot of misinformation, like that I run away and that I never care about Benji or stuff like that, and that is also not true. These rumors come from what happened the night when Benji didn't take it really well. He was really bad, and I took care of him all night. I called for the ambulance, and I went to him with the hospital. When he woke up, I wasn't there, and he couldn't contact me. And he said in a quick statement he did on Twitter that he didn't know where I was, which it was true. Yeah, some people thought I didn't care about him, that I run away and stuff like that. And we talked almost every single day, and we tried to make sure we were fine. I know I could have managed everything better, and I apologize for that. It's no one's fault for believing this guy. I should have addressed the situation better, and before. I wasn't able to do it before because I was dealing with a lot of, and it took me really long to get here. And yeah, I'm getting every day better. Just to finish everything, I'll be more careful from now on to people I talk to, and I've learned to listen more to the people I love so I don't hurt him. And with Benji, I will forever regret hurting him. Now, if I come back, I'll use my platform to make my creative, usual content and also bring light to issues. I still try to be better every single day, and yeah. Thank you for listening, and hopefully now that we all know the rest of the truth, we can all move on from the situation.